Good evening and welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota. We are here at the Target Iceplex, home of the Minnesota Norse, as they welcome in their American Division foes, the New York Empire. These two teams ready to do battle as they look to catch Detroit and Chicago at the top of the American Division right now. Both these teams find themselves on the outside looking in, trying to find a way to get to that top two to get into the playoffs. And we have an early penalty here as Sly Kovalov going to be guilty of a trip right there at the blue line. So Kovalov will sit for a bit as he is guilty of the trip there. Right there on Albrechtsen as he was trying to enter the zone. So now face-off coming to the right. It'll be Otto Anderson in net here. Oh, and he shot in. It gets through. So Bronislav Bure able to sneak in off the draw. Looked like it went right under the elbow of Otto Anderson, and it sneaks through. So Bronislav Bure, just like that, gets a power play marker to get the Norse on the board. 1-0 here early. Puck now deep in the New York zone. Cody with it, trying to give Minnesota a 2-0 lead as they get the early goal from Bronislav Bure. Turned over here, Albrechtsen will flip it deep. It'll come to Cody in the corner. He's pressed to the boards there by Heinonen. Cody will kick it free. It'll come to the opposite corner. And Kovalov, who took the penalty, will now look to go on the attack. He loses the puck and gains it back. Cody able to take it away now. Cody will get to the red line. Enters the zone, flips it across to McNaughton. McNaughton loses the puck there. Sly Kovalov away with it. Kovalov will continue. He'll look to flip it down, unable to. McNaughton goes cross-ice to Tuominen. Vari Tuominen across the red line. Will turn. He'll get it over to Konstantinov. Clarkson now picks it up, gets it over to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov will lose it there. Edmund Paul will retreat. We'll get it up ice to Westbrook. Westbrook goes across to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov almost loses the puck there. It'll be Paul back on it for New York. Up to Westbrook. Tito Westbrook. He'll get it stripped there by Rain. Good stick there by Chris Rain. Up to McNaughton. McNaughton tries to exit the zone, and a good pass up to Vari Tuominen. He's up in against Edmund Paul, and Paul with a good takeaway there. Tito Westbrook now on the attack. He'll try to flip it cross ice, and Langenberg knocks that out of the air and grabs it. Ersan Kovachenko fresh off the bench. He'll look to go on the attack. He'll go in the corner. Down low, Langenberg scores! So Loki Langenberg going to be set up by Nersan Kovachenko there. As Minnesota, just like that, is up 2-0 here early on the Empire. Face-off won by New York. They'll look to enter the zone. It'll be the fourth line out here for New York. Nash tries to feed it down low. Third line out here. Langenberg for Minnesota gets the red line and flips in. Will be picked up behind the net. Now they'll go for a skate. Sebastian Nash with it. They'll stop, turn. They'll feed it down low. It'll be picked off there by Sikora. DiFilino gets it up the boards to Lindholm. Cross ice to Paul, and a DiFilino down the slot. Gets it blocked away. Kovachenko up to Langenberg. Langenberg on the attack. Will flip it deep. Up ice, it'll be Nash. He'll lose the puck there to Langenberg. Loki Langenberg on the attack now. Tries to feed it in front. Nash will pick that one off. Puck turned over in the Minnesota zone. Now Milos Kovac tries to swoop behind the net, and he'll be bumped off the puck there by Lindholm. Puck comes free as it goes off the side of the cage. Cesaro bodied there at the end boards. Big hit as Cesaro slow to get up. McIntyre, he'll be met there at his own blue line by Kovachenko. Jimmy Krause now across the line. Krause puts the brakes on, tries to get to the middle. Unable to. Ramsey takes it away. And now Thomas Bjornsson with a bit of an opportunity here on the rush. Bjornsson goes to the corner in front to Ramsey, and it's stopped there. And Anderson will get a glove on that and hold right there for New York. Gavrilchuk will face Westbrook now in the dot. Gavrilchuk able to kick it back. Mikkola, stop there. So Henrik Mikkola unable to get it past Otto Anderson there. Good pad save by the goaltender. Emil Barron tries to cut across. He'll lose the puck there to Ricky Ramsey. Cesaro now with it. He'll go up ice to Ramsey. Ramsey will enter the zone. He'll be bumped off his stick there by Barron. Crew pick it up. Gets it to Barron to Kuznetsov. Now Westbrook. He'll enter the zone. Westbrook cuts to the middle on his backhand. Gets it over Kuznetsov. Oh, and a glove save there by Salo. A good stop. Kuznetsov was in tight to the goaltender there. Bruce Rain will go up against Caesar Clarkson in the draw. And Rain able to win it back to Nikola. He'll get it up ice to McNaughton. Jason McNaughton across the red line, enters the zone. Jason McNaughton still with it, goes out front to Rain. He'll peel back behind the net. Tuominen with a backhand. Stopped there by Anderson, and he'll hold right there. Face off now here. Rain will control it, but unable to get a shot on net as he was to the side there. Halfway through the first period here. Kovlov shot right into the midsection of Eddie Salo. He'll get a whistle there. Face off coming here to the left of Salo. Face off won by Minnesota. Konstantinov will get it away. He'll get it up to Bure. On the slot, Bure will continue to skate with it. He'll stay at the far boards. Cody down low. Stop there. Right off the pads of Anderson. Hennanen and Bure fight for it in the corner. They'll continue to battle. Bure able to come away with it to Albrechtsen. Oh, and he had an opportunity there, and it gets blocked away. Cody tries to get to the front of that. Albrechtsen, Cody, still loose, and now New York able to get it away from danger. Good opportunity there for Minnesota, causing havoc in the slot area there. Shot there by Hennanen gets blocked. It'll be Bronislav Bure. Going to skate away. They'll get a tip there. Cody, download Albrechtsen, they score! So good from the board battle there. Bure able to get it free to the center. Cody draws the defender, flips it over to Albrechtsen, who has a wide open cage. And so just like that, the Norse find themselves up 3-0 here at home against the Empire. Nikola will take that one away and get it up to Kovac. Kovac turned over to Paul. Sebastian Nash will continue with it. He'll lose it there to Kovachenko at center ice. Kovachenko will flip it in from the red line. Edmund Paul, first one on it. He'll get it up ice. It'll be Sebastian Nash with it now. Turned over to Kovachenko. Loki Langenberg gets it up ice to Kovachenko. Ersan Kovachenko stays at the far boards. Pounded there by Joseph Michelson. It'll be Tony DiFolino up now for New York. DiFolino drags, goes to the corner, stops, gets it back to Paul. Paul, shot goes wide. It was probably blocked in front. Kovachenko now up with it. He'll be hit there by DiFolino and McIntyre. McIntyre gets it to the point to Paul. Slap shot. Stop there. DiFolino now in front, and a good stop there by Eddie Salo. He was in tight to the goaltender again. Paul down low to DiFolino. Can't get a shot away. 6 minutes remaining here in the first period. Minnesota dominating from the opening draw. Power play goal by Bure, followed by Langenberg and Albrechtsen with goals here tonight for Minnesota. Still a long way to go. We saw Minnesota struggle to close out Edmonton the other night when they had a big lead. So New York not out of this yet, but they're going to need something to go their way. In front, McNaughton. Oh, and a good pad save there by Anderson. Jimmy Krause will get it up ice to Bowden. Kalen Bowden will lose it. McNaughton's got a step. Oh, and it's knocked off his stick there. Good back check by McIntyre. Jimmy Krause will flip it in. Martin Sikora will grab it. He'll go behind the net and look to get it up ice. Sikora will continue to carry, get it to McNaughton. McNaughton tries to carry to the middle. Rain with a one-timer and a stop there, and then Tuominen on the rebound, unable to get it through. Clarkson will go up against Gavrilchuk in the dot here. Gavrilchuk able to win it away, gets it over to Bjornsson. Bjornsson from the point, blocked, goes wide. Clarkson and Cesaro battle for it in the corner. They'll continue to fight. Cesaro able to come away with it. Gavrilchuk at the half boards, he'll lose it. He'll feed up to Ryba for New York. Jamie Ryba up to Kovlov. Kovalev will turn. He'll feed it back. Marlon Crew goes cross ice to Romainders to Clarkson. Kovalev in the high slot. He scores! So Sly Kovalev gets New York on the board here. In what had been a dominant performance by the Norse here, Sly Kovalev will be assisted by Clarkson and Romainders. So Gil Romainders, despite being a third-line defenseman, been able to come up with quite a few points here in the early going in this season. 2:20 left here in the first period. Kovalev to the red line. He'll flip in. It'll be Bjornsson on it. He'll be hit there. Bronislav Bure looking to skate away. Bure will continue to skate with speed. Bure loses the puck there. Kuznetsov with the takeaway. And then Albrechtsen takes it right back for Minnesota, leading 3-1 here. Minute 20 left here in the first period. Bure sliding in. Cody. Shot gets blocked by his own teammate, Albrechtsen. Cody with it behind the net. In front to Bure. One-timer. It's stopped there. This top line for Minnesota going to work again. It'll be Westbrook away with it for New York. 45 seconds left here in the first period. Knocked away from him at the blue line. They'll continue to battle there. Kuznetsov gets it up to Michelson. Michelson will enter the zone. Supported there by Kuznetsov. Tipped away. Bjornsson with a good stick. Michelson. Blocker save by Salo. It'll be Seraphin Cody away with it. Penalty coming up here on New York. See if they get it here before the end of the period. Tipped away. Cody will continue to battle. And they will get the call with 1.2 left here on the clock in the first period. A trip on Tito Westbrook to end the period. Face-off won by New York, and that's going to finish off the period there. So they'll have about a minute 59 on the power play, will Minnesota, when we get out here for the second period. But for now, we'll take you to the first intermission. Be right back with you, folks, for the start of the second period from Minnesota. We are back here at the Target Iceplex here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as the Minnesota Norse welcome in their America Division foes, the New York Empire. I am Les Talk with you here from Minnesota. We are ready for the second period. Minnesota will start on a power play. They'll have about a minute 59 here. So the power play started right there at the end of the first period. Cody looking to get across the line. He's bumped off. Hennigan will get it up to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will get it all the way out. Minnesota scored the first three of the game. Bronislav Bure on the power play, and then Langenberg and Albrechtsen at even strength. And then Sly Kovalev with about 2 minutes left in the first period. Got it to a 3-1 game. Kovachenko down low. Shot stopped there. McNaughton will pick up the puck. Get it to Bure. Shot gets blocked. Hollenbeck now able to skate away. He'll get to the red line, end of the zone. Looks to cross over, loses the puck there. Kovachenko gets it up to Cody. McNaughton now. He'll get it up to Bjornsson. Thomas Bjornsson. Cross the line. Feeds it to Bure. Oh, and he clangs it off the post. Oh, so Bure looking for his second power play goal of the game. And he's denied by the iron there. Bjornsson will get it up across the blue line to Cody, to McNaughton as they enter the zone. McNaughton goes to the corner behind the net now. The play in front. Shot. He scores! It'll be Jace McNaughton this time with the power play goal. So he went for a skate behind the net, had enough room to get to the front, and fires it over the glove hand of Otto Anderson. So that 3-goal lead is reinstated. McNaughton gets the power play goal there. They're back into action. Gavrilchuk will bring it across to Cesaro with room. Oh, and a good kick save there by Otto Anderson. Another kick save. They score again. It'll be Gabriel Cesaro set up on the rebound from the Ricky Ramsey shot. So Gabriel Cesaro, 2 goals in their previous game. Some might say he's hotter than chicken grease right now, the way he's playing. Goal scoring at a high level, hitting everything in sight. Good stretch of games here for Gabriel Cesaro. Konstantinov will go in front of his own net, try to get it out of the zone. It'll be Gavrikchuk. He'll be tripped up, so a penalty again upcoming for New York. Cesaro will skate to the corner, get it in front. Gavrikchuk shoots it wide. Ramsey behind the net. Cesaro, stop there. They'll have another chance. Cesaro, that one's gloved by Anderson, and that'll get the penalty call. So another penalty coming here. It's Minnesota, and it'll be Kovalov again. So that's his second time having to sit for a bit. Trip there on Petya Gavrikchuk. So Minnesota already 2-2 on the power play today. Looking to see if they can go a wild 3 for 3. They've only had 3 shots, and 2 of them have gone in. And they scored just right off the draw. Wow. Matty Albrechtsen this time. You got to feel like Minnesota may be feeling some motivation from what they saw Detroit do last night, where Detroit hangs 10 on the Boston Yachts. And you have to think Minnesota is going to try to do something crazy like that here, as they're at 6 goals already. They still got over 35 minutes to play here yet. Nikola up to Rain. Chris Rain will get it up ice to McNaughton. Chase McNaughton bodied at the blue line. He'll eventually enter with Tuominen. Chris Rain with a big hit as the puck came loose. Nikola will dislodge the puck from Westbrook. It'll come to Avari Tuominen, up to Rain. Rain unable to get through the maze of Empire players. Rayo Heinonen. Heinonen across the blue line. Gets it knocked off his stick. Kuznetsov. Shot blockered away. Press to the boards there. Oh, and a big hit by Nikola. They're gonna call that boarding. This looks like it. This was a big hit there along the board, but it looks like Henrik Nikola going to be called for a board. So New York quickly finds themselves down 6-1, but now with a power play opportunity. Actually rode him up the boards there. So New York with an opportunity on the power play here to get it to a 6-2 game, which doesn't feel great, but it feels better than 6-1, that's for sure. Bjornsson tries to get it out. Kovachenko, he'll go off the glass and out. Puck will skip by Edmund Paul there. Edmund Paul now up to Kovalov. He'll turn it over. Kovachenko had a shorthanded opportunity, but lost the puck before he could get a shot away. Barron. Neil Barron will stay wide. He'll get it to the trailer. Paul, shot down in front. It was blocked. And New York had an opportunity down low and couldn't get another shot away on the rebound. Paul hit there hard by Cesaro. Kovalov will come away. It'll be McIntyre with it. McIntyre across the blue line to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck knocked off his stick. It'll come to Cesaro, and he'll be able to flip that one the length of the ice. Hollenbeck will pick it up right about the goal line. He'll get it up to McIntyre. McIntyre across the red line. He'll get it in front. Stop there. On the rebound. Couldn't get it. Oh, a couple of good rebounds there, and Salo able to stop all of them. Glove save there by Eddie Salo. He'll keep play going. Kovalov will take it away from Bjornsson. It'll be kept in the New York zone. So good pressure here, and a glove stop there by Salo, and he'll hold this time. So good pressure from the Empire. Trying to put it on Minnesota as they find themselves trailing 6-1 here on the road. Face-off coming. Draws one by New York. Kuznetsov shot gets blocked in front. Clarkson now. Toe save there by Salo. He'll keep the play going, and Gavrikchuk able to get it all the way down. That should. New York will have one more rush opportunity to get it in the zone as we're down to 8 seconds on the power play. Clarkson will enter. Clarkson almost sticked away, and it will this time. Gavrikchuk able to get it away, and that'll end the power play right there as Nikola gets out of the box and sprints to the bench for a change. Met there at the red line. Now Gavrikchuk will take it away, get it up to Tuominen. Up to Albrechtsen. Matty Albrechtsen will cut through. Looking for a hat trick here. Albrechtsen stopped there by Rask. It is Ellis Rask now in net. As he replaces Otto Anderson. They wanted to give Rask a break, but Otto Anderson doesn't give him the opportunity to, as he gives up 6 goals in the early going here. We're not even to the halfway point of this game, and he's given up the 6 to the Norse here today. Jamie Ryba will go for a skate. He'll lose the puck there. Avari Tuominen poked away off his stick. Bjornsson up to Rain. Rain will lose it there. Caesar Clarkson being watched by McNaughton. He'll flip it in. It'll be Thomas Bjornsson on it. He's pressed to the boards. Kicked it up to Defalun. Oh, and a big hit there. Minnesota now away with it. 11:40 left here in the second period. Ivari Tuominen tries to get it down low to McNaughton. Can't get the one-timer. Sebastian Nash now up to DiFellino. DiFellino will flip in. Try to go on the forecheck for New York. Michelson presses Sikora to the boards. Arn Sikora gets it out front to Bjornsson. And now an opportunity to break out for Minnesota as it'll be Sikora that'll carry out. They'll get it knocked away right at the blue line. Heinonen will come away with it for New York. Oh, and a big hit there by Cody. Murray and Cody battle along the boards with a few Empire. Cody gets it cross ice to Langenberg. Langenberg unable to get through. Heinonen will take that one away. Rayo Heinonen will flip in. Konstantinov on it. He's pressed to the boards. Tries to kick it free. DiFellino in front to McIntyre. Stopped there by Salo. And now Kraus with a glove save there by Salo. And he'll hold there. 9:34 left here in the second period. Okay, had microphone issues there for a sec, but we're good. We're back. Milos Kovac against Mike McIntyre. Face-off won by Minnesota. Kraus will have it. He'll lose it there to Langenberg. Langenberg across the red line will flip in. It'll come to Gil Romainders. Romainders gets it up ice to Kraus. Kraus will flip in. It'll be battled for there by Bowden and Konstantinov. Konstantinov able to come away, gets it to Kovachenko. Kovachenko up to Langenberg. Loki Langenberg loses the puck there for a sec. Kovachenko tries to come in and bury. Mike McIntyre unable to. McIntyre across the line. We're at 8:10 left here in the second period. Romainders with it. To McIntyre, shot blockered away by Salo. Konstantinov will pick it up. He'll go cross ice to his D partner Nikola. Henrik Nikola looks down to the zone. He will. Looks defeated in front. Langenberg stopped there. Puck hops in the air. Oh, and it was right there on the goal line, but Ellis Rask able to grab it and pull it away from that goal line as it hopped up in the air and came down behind Rask. He was able to swim back and get a glove on it before it crossed that goal line. 7:28 left here. It'll be won by New York. Goes right by Ellis Rask. Lindholm will pick it up behind his own net and get it up to Ryba. Jamie Ryba enters the zone, slaloming through Norse. Nikola will battle Kovalov at the boards there. They'll continue to battle. Clarkson away with it. Kovalov down low. Stopped there by Salo as he puts it right into the midsection of the goaltender there. So as we sit here, 6-1. Here in the second period, 6:44. Gavrachuk will win that face-off back. It'll be Konstantinov that'll get it out to Ramsey. Ramsey tries to get it deep. Unable to. Pass now, Kovalov. They'll enter against Cesaro, and Cesaro with a good bump as he sends him to the boards and takes the puck away. Cesaro up ice to Gavrachuk. Gavrachuk gets it taken away. It'll be Ryba up to Kovalov. Kovalov looking to skate through. Shot gets blocked away by Salo. Nikola had it in his skates, couldn't get it for a sec. Now he gets control of it up to Gavrachuk. To Ramsey. Ricky Ramsey trying to cut through, and he's bumped there by Edmund Paul. Puck is loose at the New York blue line, and they'll get it up to Kuznetsov into the zone. He'll be bumped off by Konstantinov. Nikola going to be tripped there. Alexei Kuznetsov going to go for 2. So another New York penalty will send the Norse to the power play. Cody against Nash here in the face-off circle. Face-off will be won by Michelson. Michelson will look to get it away for New York. They'll get across the blue line and flip in. First one on it is Bjornsson. Thomas Bjornsson gets it up to McNaughton. Jason McNaughton across the red line, enters the zone. He'll be bumped off the puck. It'll be Heinonen with it. Rayo Heinonen, the Finnish-born defenseman, gets it to Hollenbeck. He'll lose it there. Thomas Bjornsson on it. They'll get it up to McNaughton. Jace McNaughton stops at the red line. Not sure what he was thinking there, but he will decide to turn back. Minnesota now into the zone. Cody tried a little drag-through move, unable to get it through. Kovachenko up high. Shot gets blocked by Hollenbeck. Minute gone here on the Kuznetsov tripping minor. Bjornsson with it behind the net. He'll be pressed to the boards there by Michelson. Tries to kick it free. Michelson out front, can't get a shot away. Nash skates up high over to Heinonen. Heinonen cross ice to Michelson to Hollenbeck. Over to Nash. Sebastian Nash gets blown up there. Matty Albrechtsen up to Seraphin Cody. Cody will enter the blue line. Shot! Knocked away by Rask. Cody with it now behind the net. Gets it up to Langenberg. Langenberg will feed it back to the point to Konstantinov. Down to Nikola. Cross ice. Albrechtsen. Shot glove there by Rask. Good opportunity there. And that high slot by Matty Albrechtsen. Unable to beat Ellis Rask. Face off now between Rain and Westbrook. Tito Westbrook wins it back to Lindholm. Lindholm will go off the boards behind the net. It'll be Edmund Paul now away with it. It'll be picked up there by Albrechtsen. Over to Nikola. He'll lose the puck. Nikola will go first skate. He'll get it up to Konstantinov. Over to Albrechtsen. Albrechtsen, he'll be bumped off the puck. Edmund Paul continues to be watched. He'll get it over to Lindholm. Lindholm up ice to Ryba. Ryba gets it poked away. They'll continue to battle for it. Konstantinov will get it away. It'll be Chris Rain. He'll lose the puck. Get it to Nikola. Over to Langenberg. Loki Langenberg loses the puck. Albrechtsen to Rain. Rain through. Langenberg now behind the net to Albrechtsen. Oh, and a good stop there. So Minnesota, now that we're back to 5-on-5, they continue the pressure. They find themselves ahead 6-1 here at home. New York now will take it away. Westbrook, a minute and a half left here in the second. Ryba trying to drag through. He'll be bumped off the puck by Konstantinov. Ryba in front, picked off by Albrechtsen. Puck is loose there. Emil Barron with it. He'll now lose it on the big hit there. Albrechtsen away with it. Minute left here in the second period. Albrechtsen tries to get it deep. He'll kind of skitter off the boards. He'll be picked up by New York. Marlon Crew looks to enter. He'll be knocked off by Konstantinov. Langenberg cross ice to Nikola. Bad pass there from Henrik Nikola. Goes all the way through. Marlon Crew picks it up. No icing on the play. Turned over there. Bad passing here to finish the period. Nobody really having possession of the puck for longer than a couple of seconds. Puck is loose there to the side of the cage. And it's going to be another New York penalty. They're going to call interference on Mike McIntyre here. So McIntyre will take a seat. So they're going to say he was, pushing. I don't really love that call. I think both of them are going for the puck. And McIntyre's just trying to get possession on a much bigger defenseman there in Dmitry Konstantinov. Don't love the call, but it's made anyway. New York now looking to skate out, and that'll end the second period. So Minnesota will have a minute 55 on the power play as we enter the third period. So a so far dominant performance out of the Minnesota Norse here. Albrechtsen with that one-timer off the draw. But we saw this the other night. Minnesota went into the third period leading 5-1 and got a scare from the Dinos. They won that game 6-5 over Edmonton the other night. So we'll see, can they close things out? Can they play solid defense in the third period to keep this 6-1 lead? Either way, we'll see it right after this second intermission. Alrighty, folks, we are here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, ready for the third period. This game between the Minnesota Norse and the visiting New York Empire. I am Les Talk here with you in Minnesota. Minnesota going to have a power play for a minute 55. Is New York able to win that opening draw and get it deep? Bronislav Burry now will skate up. He'll get it to Cody. Cody tries to cut across. He'll lose the puck there. Pull him back. Beats Bjornsson to it. New York has possession of it. Cody, though, takes it away from Michelson in the New York zone. And then we'll skate behind his own net, get it up to Michelson. New York will flip in here with Michelson. It'll be Kovachenko, the first one on it for Minnesota. He'll skate up, get it to Cody. Cody being watched there by Hennanen. Trying to get through. Gets it over to Bure. Shot stopped there. Bure with another opportunity, and it's stopped there by Rask, and he'll hold right there. So the Minnesota goals today, we've had Bure on the power play, followed by Langenberg, Albrechtsen, McNaughton, Cesaro, and then Albrechtsen again on the power play for Minnesota. I believe the McNaughton goal also was on the power play. I believe I missed that. So McNaughton on the power play and Albrechtsen on the power play here for Minnesota. Bure behind the net. Kovachenko up to Cody. Cody able to skate through, and then he'll lose the puck to Hollenbeck. Bure presses Hollenbeck to the boards, kicks it free. Bjornsson Gets it up to Cody. Cody staying wide. Looking to find somebody in the middle, and it's poked away by Hollenbeck. Just 25 seconds left here on the power play for Minnesota. Gives it to Michelson. Looking to get up ice for New York. 15 seconds. Gets it up to Hennanen. Hennanen. Shot. Oh, off the iron. He beats Salo, but can't beat the post. McNaughton with 4 seconds left here remaining on the power play. Bure. Shot gets blocked. Cody now with a chance. Blockered away by Rask. Penalty again coming up to New York. Holy undisciplined. This has been a train wreck for the Empire. Is Hennanen going to be guilty of an interference call? This one I do agree with. I think that lane, he was just trying to clear it. Bure not anywhere near the puck, and he just continues. I think it's Bure hitting the ice there too that exacerbates the call. So a New York penalty again. Minnesota back on the power play. So we're just over 2 minutes into this third period. New York will win the draw. Lindholm gets it up to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck hit hard there. I believe by, is that Konstantinov? It is. Dmitry Konstantinov now will look to enter the zone as the defenseman. Shot. Blocked away by Rask. Lindholm with it behind the net. He'll go for a skate. Press to the boards there by Langenberg. Puck will be kicked free. Albrechtsen on it. He'll go behind the net to Rain. Chris Rain up high to Konstantinov. Konstantinov will walk the blue line, get it over to Nikola. Konstantinov tries the one-timer and shatters his stick there. So New York able to pick up and grab possession as Konstantinov skates to the bench to get another stick. Lindholm in, blocked away by Salo. Konstantinov, the tight turn there. Chris Rain, a minute gone. On the penalty there to Hennanen. Westbrook gets up to Hollenbeck, goes cross-ice, picked off by Langenberg. Loki Langenberg across the blue line. Langenberg to Nikola. Shot blocked away there. Believe it got on net to Rask. Konstantinov from the point. Slap shot. Blocked all the way to the corner. Langenberg again. Gets it to Konstantinov at the point. Down to Nikola. Cross-ice to Albrechtsen with a slap shot. Tipped on net and Rain. Unable to get it past there with the tip. Puck will be kicked free. It'll be Hollenbeck with just 15 seconds left here on the power play. DiFolino turns it over to Konstantinov. They'll attack right back. Albrechtsen to Rain. Shot gets blocked in front. Unable to get through. 4 seconds left here. Rain to Nikola. To Konstantinov. He's going to be tripped up. So right as the penalty ends, my goodness. I tell you, you'd think these Empire players are getting paid by the penalty at this point because they just dumb penalty after dumb penalty after dumb penalty. My goodness. McIntyre with a trip there and Konstantinov. So we will head right back to the penalty kill for New York. Those penalty killers got to be exhausted at this point. In fact, I think they've started to go with non-penalty kill units. So it'll be Ryba and Kraus as the forwards out there. One-timer. Oh, and a good stop there by Rask. I believe it was Bure looking for that one-timer at the near dot. And Rask able to get from post to post and deny that one. Cody will take the draw against Nash here. Tie up there. Nash gets it away. Sebastian Nash up ice to Michelson. Michelson to the red line. It gets knocked down. Bjornsson, he'll battle him with it there. Michelson now takes it away. Michelson in front. Oh, and a good pad save there by Salo. Kept in the zone by New York. Now Minnesota. New York with the best opportunity of this power play so far. McNaughton, a little swim move through, and it'll be picked off by Nash as he was trying to find Bure in the middle. Michelson hit there by McNaughton. Marlon Crew away with it. He'll get it up to Nash. Nash will get across the blue line and flip in. Kovachenko on it. He'll go behind his own net, look to get things started. It's up to Bure. Bure trying to attack with speed. It'll be poked off his stick. That'll slow him down. Now he gets through. Cody down low to McNaughton. Oh, and the backhand is stopped there by the glove of Ellis Rask. Ellis Rask been called upon many times here tonight, despite coming in as the backup. He's done a favorable job here against Minnesota, but Minnesota's still coming on the attack. He's going to be on high alert, ready for anything Minnesota's going to throw at him. Puck will be dumped in deep. It'll be Konstantinov on it. It'll be pressed to the boards there by Kovalov. Minnesota tries to dig it out. It will be Albrechtsen that will get it away. Albrechtsen looks to get it up ice. He'll turn it over. Kovalov keeps it in the zone. Oh, but now Albrechtsen, he's got a break. Matty Albrechtsen in alone. He scores, and that'll be the hat trick. So Matty Albrechtsen on the power play. Just a puck that gets deflected out of the New York zone after they had caused the turnover. Leads to Matty Albrechtsen all alone to be set up by Henrik Nikola. So Matty Albrechtsen with his third of the night gets the hat trick. They have now cleaned up the ice of all the hats on the ice. So with under 14 minutes left here, Minnesota with a 7-1 lead on the Empire here. The Empire are going to try to get a little offense going here. Rain gets it up to Bjornsson. He'll get it up to Tuominen. They'll exit the zone. Big hit there. New York going to be aggressive. Might leave them open to a few things, but they're also going to be very aggressive at the Minnesota blue line, trying to not allow them to exit the zone cleanly. Clarkson will get that stick poking. Oh, but that's going to be a penalty. They're going to call Bjornsson for a slash. It looked like he stripped the puck away from Caesar Clarkson, but no, they're going to say he got the hands, did Bjornsson, so he'll sit. So penalty coming up here to Minnesota. Yep, gets in on the hands, able to knock that stick away. Minnesota perfect so far on the penalty kill. They have not been called upon a lot here tonight, but when they have been able to shut the door on New York. Konstantinov able to get it off the glass and out. That'll kill off the first 10 seconds. First one down, there's Kovachenko. He's got it behind the net. Tries to feed it in front, and McIntyre will take it away. Kovalov now with it. Kovalov across the blue line, being watched there by Nikola. Stick poke there. And Salo, it'll come on net to him, and he'll hold right there for the whistle. 12:22 left here in the third period. A dominant performance so far by the Minnesota Norse over the New York Empire. Again, we saw this the other night. Minnesota dominating through 2 periods. Then they almost give up the lead to the Dinos. See if New York can do something crazy here. That shot will be deflected out of the zone. Heninen pick it up to Clarkson. He'll get it knocked off his stick. It'll be Konstantinov to Nikola, and then Kovachenko skips it all the way down 200 feet. Heninen up to Westbrook. Westbrook being watched there by Nikola. He'll be hit there by Nikola in front. Oh, and a good stop there on Ryba. Kuznetsov behind the net. Tries to get out front. He'll lose it. Ryba. Shot stopped there by Salo. Konstantinov gets it away to Kovachenko and out. 45 seconds left here remaining on the power play. He'll get it up to Ryba. Ryba will be bumped off the puck there by Kovachenko. Kovachenko now shorthanded on the attack. He'll lose the puck there to Heninen. Good stick there by Reijo Heninen. Puck carried in. Oh, and Konstantinov. What a takeaway there. Looked like he was flat-footed, but he knew exactly what he was doing with the stick. Holds him up there at the blue line and gets the puck away. Kuznetsov will retreat in the neutral zone. Now he'll go on the attack. Watched by Ramekers. In front to Barron. Shot blockered away by Salo. That'll end the power play. So another kill, but still with it in the zone. And they score! So it won't count as a power play goal. But Mike McIntyre, right after the power play ends, able to get one past Salo on the one-timer. So just when New York needed a little bit of momentum, as we approach the halfway point of this game, they trail 7-2 here on the road. Kuznetsov and Kovalov set up the goal there. Sebastian Nash will lose it at center ice to Chris Rain. He'll get it up to Tuominen. Tuominen will lose it at the blue line. Puck is out now to Lindholm. He'll get it deep. Sikora and DiFellino will fight for it there. Sikora gets it over to Bjornsson. Up to McNaughton. Chase McNaughton continues to skate. He'll look to get it up ice. He will. Avari Tuominen. Tuominen will get it knocked off his stick. Bjornsson in front. Oh, and McIntyre just puts it wide. Chris Rain, puck retrieval there. They'll go cross ice to Tuominen. Up high to Bjornsson. He'll get it stripped away. Puck is battled for at the boards there. Tuominen free with it. Rain shot there. Stopped. Tuominen then puts it just wide as Rask able to get control of that and hold there. So good opportunity there for Minnesota on the forecheck. Unable to put one past Ellis Rask. So we sit with 8:54 left here in the third. 7-2 game led by the Norse. Face-off won by New York. Ryba will go to Lindholm. Lindholm cross ice. Kovalov with 2 points here tonight. Kovalov carries against Bjornsson. He'll be knocked off his stick. Cody away with it to Burry, and he'll be tripped up. So stop me if you've heard this one before. A New York penalty. Caesar Clarkson going to be guilty of the trip this time. So he'll take a seat. Surprised there's not like just a path of skates worn out right next to that New York penalty box the way they've been using it today. So Minnesota back on the power play. 8:26 left here. They lead 7-2. They have 4 power play goals on the night. Krause will able to get it away. Albrechtsen with 2, McNaughton with 1, and Burre with 1 on the power play so far here tonight. Nikola then's going to be tripped up, so they'll go to a 5-on-3 as a Jimmy Krause is going to be guilty of the trip right there. Cody will go up against Michelson in the dot. So 5-on-3 for a minute 46 here for Minnesota. Go across to Konstantinov. McNaughton stop there. Cody with it behind the net. Hollenbeck will take it away. Hollenbeck feeds it cross ice to Hennanen. Hennanen will go on the attack. 5-on-3 here. He'll flip in deep. Konstantinov will be the first one on it. Konstantinov gets it over to Cody. Cody feeds it to Burry along the near boards. Burry with speed to Cody. Stop there. Oh, and another opportunity, and Cody gets denied. Burry, one-timer. Stop there by Rask. 7.5 minutes left here in the third. 7-2 lead for the homestanding Minnesota Norse. So the fans have stuck around for this as they want to see what else Minnesota can put on the scoreboard, because right now it's looking pretty doggone good. Rain to Bjornsson to Albrechtsen. Bjornsson up high. Langenberg now. Shot stop there. Rain on the doorstep couldn't get the shot away. They'll battle for it along the boards there. It'll pop free to Edmund Paul for New York. 45 seconds left here on the 5-on-3. Edmund Paul, he'll lose the puck there. Sebastian Nash on it. Nash hit there. Bjornsson to Albrechtsen. Albrechtsen. He'll be bumped there to the corner. Now Loki Langenberg will skate with it, away with it. Sebastian Nash takes it away for New York, tries to clear. Puck gets knocked down. It'll be Lindholm. He'll retreat in his own zone, get it up to Nash. Go back down into the New York zone. Rain to Langenberg to Kovalchenko. Down low to Albrechtsen. Stop there. Langenberg behind the net. Tries to feed it in front. Rain can't get the shot away. He tries to flip it back to the point and will be knocked away. Owen Clarkson has a break, but he's offsides. Oh, so Clarkson did have a break there as he's fresh out of the box. But the pass carries him in way offside, so it'll come all the way down into the New York zone. Cody against Westbrook here. Cody able to win that one back. It'll come to Nikola. Go cross ice to Konstantinov to McNaughton. Just 4 seconds left here on the power play. Stop there was Cody. And that'll do it for the power play. Westbrook tried to feed it up there, and Nikola picks that one off. So they were trying to find Krause fresh out of the box. Burre down low. Stop there. And Rask able to get a glove on that in the blue paint there. 5:45 left here. Minnesota leading 7-2 here in the third. Face off now. Cody will win it back. Bjornsson. Stop there by Rask. He'll get the puck moving. It'll get up to Westbrook to Barron. Neil Barron will be knocked off the puck there. He'll feed it cross ice to Hollenbeck. Turned over to Bjornsson. Seraphin Cody now. Gets it over to Bjornsson. Cross ice to Burre. Bronislav Burre. He'll lose the puck to Hollenbeck. Burre and Hollenbeck will battle there along the boards. They'll continue to battle. Hollenbeck able to use that strength to win the puck away. Big hit there. Burre tries to flip it in. Westbrook. He'll be hit to the boards by Sikora. Martin Sikora unable to get it through. Kuznetsov will take it away. It'll stay in the Minnesota zone. Hollenbeck to Westbrook. Westbrook loses it for a second. Now he will lose it to Martin Sikora. 4 minutes left here. Sikora pressed to the boards there by Hennanen. He'll continue to battle with Reijo Hennanen. Cesaro with a big hit there on Hennanen. They'll battle there. Cesaro with a takeaway. In front to Gavrchuk. Doesn't get it through. Shot there. And Cesaro again. Holy cow, this man, Gabriel Cesaro. So a couple of shots in front. This one, Gavrchuk. Rask gives up the rebound. And Gabriel Cesaro, his 4th goal in the last 2 games, gives Minnesota their 8th goal of the evening. Sikora will kick it up the boards to Gavrchuk. He'll go cross ice to Cesaro. 3 minutes left here. What's been a dominant performance. Cesaro was looking for the Hattie. And the pad saved there by Rask. Not sure if any fans still have their hats after the Matty Albrechtsen hat trick earlier in the game. Rain will face Clarkson here in the dot. Clarkson wins it back. Chris Rain now will take it. Gets to the front of the net. Stop there by Rask. McNaughton behind the net to Tuominen. Navari Tuominen looks to skate out front. It'll be picked off. Clarkson to Tuominen. Oh, and a good stop there. It was Rain that set up Tuominen there. I said Clarkson. Clarkson had the turnover to Chris Rain. 2 minutes now remaining here in the third. Gil Romainders gets it up ice to Kovalov. Kovalov will flip in. It'll be Nikola on it. He'll be pressed to the boards there by Ryba. Kicked free. Nobody home though. Tuominen up to Rain. Rain trying to get through. It'll be sticked away. Turned over to Jace McNaughton. Tuominen looked to carry in. 1.5 minutes left here in Minnesota. Tuominen watched there by Romainders. It'll be Rain. Rain can't get the shot through. One-timer by McNaughton, and Rask will keep play going as I think he and everybody else just wants that final buzzer to go. Romainders up to Ryba. Ryba has room, gets it across to Kovalov, and it's picked off by Konstantinov. Good defensive play there. Konstantinov presses Kovalov to the board. They'll continue to fight there. Continue to fight, and it'll come free. Milos Kovac will go behind his net. Approaching 30 seconds left here in this game. Konstantinov will lose it to Kovac. Minnesota looking to get it out. Nikola now will be able to carry out 30 seconds. Nikola, watched there by Romainders. He'll lose it. Sebastian Nash will go cross ice. Marlon Crew will skate up. He'll flip in. With 20 seconds left, Nikola pressed to the boards there by DiFlino. Puck comes free. It'll be Konstantinov with 12 seconds left. Up to Langenberg. Langenberg tries to feed it across to Kovac, and the one-timer doesn't work. 5 seconds left here, and what's going to be a dominant Minnesota Norse win. That final save there for Salo, and that will do it. So another great win here for Minnesota. So that's now 3 straight that they had lost their previous 4. So Minnesota back in the win column. They continue to win, and now find themselves in the second place spot in the America Division as they will leapfrog Chicago again. Third day we've had those teams leapfrogging each other with wins. So Minnesota will jump ahead of Chicago again for second place with an impressive 8-2 win over the New York Empire here. So again, we have 3 games coming up today. If you'd like to head to our second game, it'll be Calgary at Montreal coming up next, or if you'd like to stick around here for our post-game coverage, we'll be right back in about 10 seconds. All right, welcome to the post-game coverage of the Minnesota Norse 8-2 win over the New York Empire. And let's talk. Thank you, folks, for joining us for the post-game coverage here of a dominant win for the Minnesota Norse. Let's take a look at the stats we have on the screen there. Minnesota with 49 total shots to New York's 23. New York 35 hits to just Minnesota's 22. So not as physical a game for Minnesota, but they use their skill to make up for that lack of physicality here tonight. Penalty minutes heavily in favor of Minnesota. So they only get called for 2 penalties, 4 penalty minutes, and then 18 on the New York side. Power plays, New York goes 0 of 2. Minnesota goes 4 of 9. So very impressive on the power play here tonight as well for Minnesota. We'll now take a look at the individual stats here. Start with our home team, the winners tonight. Seraphin Cody with 3 assists, a +1 on the score sheet there, along with 6 shots, no hits. Other 3-point getter, Matty Albrechtsen with 3 goals here today. 2 points go to Bronislav Burry with a goal and an assist each. Bjornsson 2 assists, and then Gabriel Cesaro again. His hot streak continues as he buries 2 goals again for the second consecutive game. Single point getters, we got Nikola at an assist, McNaughton a goal, Kovachenko, Rain, Gavrachuk, Ramsey all with assists, and then Loki Langenberg with a goal as well. Our no point getters, we have Konstantinov, Sikora, Kovac, Ramakers, Tuminen, and Jason Dalton, who Jason Dalton did not play once again here tonight. We take a look at our shots leaders. I see McNaughton at the top with 5, but we also have 6 from Cesaro, Burry, and Cody, and then 7 from the hat trick earner, Matty Albrechtsen. Our hits leaders, Nikola with 5, Konstantinov with 4. Again, not a heavy hitting game here today, and then 3 from Nershan Kovachenko. Power play goals, Albrechtsen with 2, Burry with 1, and Jace McNaughton with the other. We take a look at the goaltending. Was not called upon a ton, only 23 shots against, but he comes up with the 21 saves to get above that 900 save percentage of 913. As he only allows 2 goals in was Eddie Salo. So another positive performance for Eddie Salo after he'd had a bit of a cold stretch there for the Norse. Now we head to the other side, New York. Our only multi-point getter is Sly Kovalov with a goal and an assist. Clarkson, Romainders, Kuznetsov also come away with assists, and then Mike McIntyre with the goal. We see our no-point getters. We have Holenbeck, Paul, Hennanen, Lindholm, Rybo, Westbrook, Nash, Barron, Crew, Krause, DiFolino, Michelson, and Bowden. Marlon Crew, despite not playing a ton, comes away with a +1, as did Romainders and McIntyre. Our shots leaders, Kovalov with 5, McIntyre with 4. Again, not a ton of shots, so that's going to be our leaders, those 2 at 5 and 4, and they just happen to be the goal scorers here today as well. Gottfried Holenbeck, that top defense, with a -3 on the scoreboard today. And his partner, Henanen, only with a -1 here today. Take a look at hits. Michelson with 5, Nash with 4, Henanen with 4, Hollenbeck with 8, and then a couple with 3 there as well. Then we take a look at the goaltending. Started with Otto Anderson, and on just 19 shots, he gives up 6 goals for a .684 save percentage. Ellis Rask with a much better performance. He almost played a full game himself as he faces 30 shots in just the 37 minutes he played, only allowing 2 goals for a .933 save percentage for Ellis Rask. So if he would have started today, we might have had a much better game here tonight than what we ended up having. We'll now take a look at some of the highlights from today's game. We'll take a look at a few of the goals, see if we're able to view any of the first period. They'll let us see that Albrechtsen goal. It's the feed from Cody down to Albrechtsen with a wide open cage there. Bure with able to get it off the boards to Cody, forces the defenseman over, and Albrechtsen tucks it past Otto Anderson there in the first period. Sly Kovalov then also in the first period, able to rip that one from the high slot, gets it, has enough room with a lane. That one just beat Salo. He's not screened at all on that play. Just an absolute fire there by Sly Kovalov. We now take a peek at the second period. The Cesaro goal, just on the rebound there, able to tuck it past Otto Anderson. Albrechtsen, I believe this was off the faceoff, yes. So Rain wins it back, gets it over to Bjornsson, and then a bit of a one-timer, but not like a slap shot, a sort of a corral and fire by Albrechtsen. Rain wins the draw, kicks it back. Bjornsson and Albrechtsen fires it past the blocker of Otto Anderson there in the second period. We now look at third. Gabriel Cesaro continues his hot streak as he gets another rebound here and able to tuck it past Ellis Rask. Then Matty Albrechtsen on the break to get the hat trick. Goes forehand to backhand here from the top. Goes forehand, drags it across, flips it with the backhand up over the shoulder of Ellis Rask as we start to see the hats rain down there right at the end of that highlight there. So that's going to do it for our coverage here from Minnesota as the Minnesota Norse come away with an 8-2 victory over the New York Empire here to jump into second place in the America Division. Up next, we have a battle between the two teams tied for second in the Canada Division. The Calgary Stallions head into Montreal after a disappointing loss to the Royals, look to knock off Montreal to be alone in second place or catch up to Toronto in first place in the Canada Division. So I am Les Talk, joining you here from Minnesota. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you out in Montreal up next.